the season yet, but 3 clean sheets, 2 wins, home opener success. What's the feeling in the room right now?
It's obviously it's a good feeling. 3 clean sheets is great, and I think that's the first step of building a team. You gotta build the foundation and that block, and be hard to play against. I think when you're on the journey to becoming a championship team, that's always the base. So yeah, the group has worked really hard, and to get 3 clean sheets in the first 3 games is, it's really can't ask for more. Um, and yeah, moving forward though, we know we can improve. We're going to improve as the group gets settled and we find our way in the season and find our way to play our style of football. We want to score more goals and create more, but this team is a very hard team to play against right now, and we're finding ways to win, and that's the most important thing.
What do you like the role you played today, the false nine type role?
I play whatever role the team needs, and due to the way the game went, I think I wasn't able to show uh, uh, my best abilities in that role. But I think what the team needed in in this game, and yeah. So whatever role the team needs me to play, I'll be ready.
Just one more for me, if I may. This was a game that had some significance for you, your 300th MLS regular season and playoff game, 11 years to the day that you made your debut for the team. You led the team out for the home opener, a successful one. Did you take any time to kind of reflect on the history, or were you just in the moment?
No, I was in the moment. Alejandro just told me those stats right now. I did right before I came, so I wasn't really aware of that. I'm very in the present right now. I'm taking it day to day and step by step for this year. So, that's all great. But honestly, all that I really care about today is that the team we won our home opener, and we keep in a good way.
John, what are some of the things that have stood out the most, or some of the things that you've liked the most about the team's collective performances over these opening 3 games?
I think is that we don't break. We've suffered in games. Today was a different kind of suffering than to the New England game. I think this was a game where you could easily be frustrated by a team that's very organized defensively, very hard to break down, low block, mid-low block, 2 banks of 4. So we could have very easily gotten frustrated and derailed from the plan. But I think this team is becoming mentally very strong, and we believe in each other, and we believe that we're going to win the game at some point. So I think we've showed that in the 3 games, and for me, that's the big thing that I take from the first 3 games.
How much of that has been John's influence and the influence of the staff?
Yeah, a lot of it is John's influence, his staff. I think it's collective, everybody, because yes, John shows the way. Of course, he shows the way, and he shows the blueprint. But then the group has to kind of buy in, and so on both sides, I think there's been so much work and so much work put into this. I know that the staff, the amount they work is, their work ethic is second to nobody in this league for sure, and it's showing. It's paying off.
John, it was a bit of a quiet game today at times, but what went through your mind when Lorenzo scores that goal and you hear that sound?
It was amazing. To hear the stadium like that, it's been a while, and that was great. That was great for the team. That was great, I think, for the stadium, for the fans, those that came today, not knowing if the rain was going to hold up or not, and it was a great turnout. I mean, that just goes to show the amazing fans that we have in this city, and to pull off a win the way we did. That these fans just want a team that tries their hardest and cares and fights, and and that's what we're giving them right now. And then we have players that can, you know, conjure up a little bit of magic at any time, and that's what happened today. And yeah, a very good collective effort from everybody.
John, what did you see from M Longstreth debut, and what do you think he can bring to the team from that position?
Yeah, a great debut. Came in into a game that's not easy to come into, and he showed he wasn't scared. He was brave. He played. He played the moment, and he has experience playing at the highest level of football in the world. So yeah, he's gonna bring a lot of that to our team. He's still young, so he still has that energy that he's gonna bring to us, and he has quality as well, So yeah, Matty is gonna be an important piece for us going forward.
John, every time we talk to Luka, he strikes me as a guy who's got a good future ahead of him. First clean sheet. What have you seen from him this year?
I think we have to mention him, a special mention to him, because obviously the injury to Sean kind of came yesterday, and we weren't really sure how bad it was. And then when they evaluated him, he couldn't go, and as a goalie you have to be ready. And he, as a young guy, as a young player, young goalkeeper, that's not easy. And he was ready, and he showed it today, and he came up big, and so a big special mention to that guy, to that young man, because today he showed he was a young man, and that's what we need. That's what we need on this team right now, and so yeah, we're really happy for him, and he should really take this and use his confidence and move forward, because like you said, he does have a bright future.